You heard about Jake Paul and the Mike Tyson fight. We and you have been talking junk about this for a little while. It's gotten pushed back to November. Obviously, Mike Tyson had some health issues that he had to get squared away. I think he caught an ulcer or something like that, so we did have to get that square. But now Jake Paul on July 20th is going to be fighting somebody else, and I don't remember the name right now, but he's going to be fighting somebody else, and Mike Tyson has been pushed back to November. People saying that Jake Paul's scared, and I'm disappointed because I was ready to put my $25 on Jake Paul. And you told me Mike Tyson was going to do this man dirty. I should pull up the clip and show the people because even my mom was talking about Professor. The professor was saying, "Oh no, put up the 25-3." My mama, bro, it's like she just put me out there.
That's what I'm talking about. Your mama, bro. I love this. Bro. Love her. Mrs. 3, I love you.
Hey,
Mr. 3, yo.
So listen,
yo,
you
y'all,
think Jake Paul running scared?
I don't know what's going on with the interim of this. It still doesn't change anything for me at all. Mike is just, I mean, you and I have conversations about getting old all the time, man. You know, so many things go ahead and occur when you're getting older, and it's just like, it's just the trials and tribulations of life. It's unfortunate that it had to happen at this moment in time. But that doesn't change his physique, his build, or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? He might have an issue on, to go ahead and deal with. But once he gets done with that, let me backtrack because I have no experience with an ulcer. But I don't know if that makes certain areas more sensitive or more prone, to injury. But I'm going to say that if we're just talking strength for strength, bro, Mike Tyson is a superhuman animal, my guy.
So not debating that. Let me get Shin Fitz in the conversation. Shout out to Shin Fitz, man. Hey, one day I'm going to get you up here so you can get up here and talk your junk.
Yes, sir.
There's no winning for Jake Paul. If he beats Mike, he beat an old retired fighter. If Mike beats him, he lost to an old retired fighter. Listen, this is very true.
That is very true.
There's no upside to this for you. Right? Old fighter. Yeah, there's no upside to you.
No. We called this. It was just it was a star power thing. Like, I just want money. Like, bringing the attraction.
It's publicity stunt. And Jake Paul know what he's doing, right? The man knows how to promote. He's been doing this whole YouTube podcast thing, so he's got a good grasp on it. So anything tied to Mike Tyson is gonna go, and we know that, right? But let's just talk about the fight for 1 minute. The reason I said I think Jake Paul is gonna get in there and watch him, I had two theories. One, it was gonna be for show, and it was gonna boost Mike or Jake Paul if he did happen to beat Mike Tyson, or he was just gonna get lucky and beat an older gentleman. Those were my two theories, right? I said for some reason I feel like Jake Paul was going to win. But looking at Mike Tyson's training, if he takes this fight as serious as it looks like he is, it might be a short night for Jake Paul, right? Now let me show you the person that Jake Paul is dealing with. Okay, because it's scary at some points. Like, I don't know if the man is serious, like he really deranged. So let's look at this real quick. This is
feel about the guys you were in the ring with?
I wanted to kill them.
Well, I can tell.
Let me run it back one more time.
The guys you were in the ring with?
I wanted to kill them.
Well, yes! Hold up, excuse me, what'd you say? Mike, did I hear you correct? What'd you say you wanted to do?
How did you feel about the guys you were in the ring with?
I wanted to kill them.
Okay, so I heard you correct.
Well, I can tell. Why did I'm laughing nervously? You really felt that way. You wanted.
Yeah.
So when you knocked him out, you were satisfied, happy.
Oh, I don't even want to say. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
What don't you want to say?
It wasn't good enough.
Huh?
At that time in my life, it wasn't good enough.
You wanted to keep going.
I wanted to crush his spirit. I don't want him to ever think he could beat me.
Mike didn't want no rematches, my boy.
I love that guy, bro. I love that guy, man.
You
Love
remember the Key and Peele skit when my man was like, when we get into the ring, I'm going to introduce him to his maker, and he disappeared off the screen.
Out of there.
Yo, you got to be deranged. Listen, we was watching UFC over the weekend, and my pop said, you got to be deranged to do this sport. Mike Tyson is not a UFC, but he's obviously deranged. Just the mindset he gets into when he's getting ready to go into a fight. Like, the man is ready for death and prepared to kill. That is a dangerous person to be standing across from.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. When it come down to these types of things, I look at Mike Tyson as a guy who does his job to the fullest. He is a perfectionist at what he does. When the object in the ring is to tear the other guy apart, I understand that, you know what, you don't really want to go ahead and want that to happen. But when you shoot for that, you will have like just bolstering success, just shooting star out of this world. Because what do they say? You aim for the stars, you'll reach the sky, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Mike Tyson is the embodiment of that, bro. He is a motivator for me, man. Like, when you see him work, he never slacked off at work. He never slacked off at work.
You know what I'm saying? I've been looking for.
Yo, he's the, you know what? That's it. Let's go ahead and put it into relative terms, right? You got a warehouse, you're going ahead and running this. Mike Tyson is employee that you hire to go ahead and stock the warehouse. Okay. Mike Tyson is the employee that not only will stock the warehouse, he'll go ahead and do it in alphabetical order. He'll do it chronologically. He'll go ahead and have plans to go ahead and build another warehouse so he can go ahead and stock that one for you. He is to the max. If you've seen his uppercut, it had evil on the back of it every time. Every time. Every single time. It had maliciousness. It had violence. It was visceral. It had destruction, annihilation, desecration. Like, yo, it was just pure obliterating force. This is why everybody looked at him like he was a joy to go ahead and watch.
I'm not gonna lie.
I love that guy, bro.
You might have missed your calling with voice acting because you sounded straight off like you came straight out of Mortal Kombat. Hey, but yes, Mike Tyson is that dude. So the fight's been pushed back to November. We're gonna keep a lookout for that because obviously my eyes will be on it just like the rest of the world. I want to see it. It's supposed to be on Netflix, so I'll be tuning into that. So opening up a can of worms, like you could go viral tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in.
Soul Connect
to another episode of the Labor Lounge. We appreciate you. Labor Lounge, that's right, we can work it out. All that issue can't talk at work, we can talk about. Labor Lounge,